Awaken divine talent, grow with generation grade. Mother is also the emperor of the elements, guardian great Shaya. I awakened the useless musical talent. Everyone laughed at me as the son of the old king next door. Even a girlfriend who has been in love for 3 years also offered to break up with me, just because of the phonetic talent. Need to use melodies or songs before we can attack. But this world of foreign beasts is rampant. Very little development for entertainment. But they don't know. As a crosser, I am known as the Chinese little cuckoo. Go out to the 10-sided ambush of Biwashing Kyoku. Too beautiful for a chicken that's been practicing for 2.5 years. I'm just going to raise my hand, looking at the crowd laughing under the stage. I snorted. I want you to know. What is the Millennium People Vanguard Kai? Nah, a bang. This is where the whole show ends up. My girlfriend Liu Ryan came over. Zhao Yang, we are not suitable. I am awakened to the great ass talent Green Hat Corpse. Your talent is not just garbage. Orphaned in the slum. We're not from one world at all. Break up and hear what he has to say. I grin. The original owner of this body is purely a city boy. Leak Willow like a pug every day. It's not too much to say he's a jack. I looked at Liu Ryan with a disdainful face. A cold smile. These 3 years, you've got at least one soccer team behind my back. Get out of here and leave me alone. In the roar of Liu Ryan, I came to the newly awakened element. Beside the good brothers of Thor, when my good son lost his love at the Gao Cow, my father took you to fly. A smart face disgusted me with a white look. Even with your talent, you took me flying. Behind me, honestly, just sing me a song. Don't worry about my shit. There's, you stuttered. Fought again for a while. So I left. Go to the plaza. Just got out of school. I saw a limousine. A butler look. The middle-aged man smiled and said to me, young master asked me to take you home. Hear what he has to say. I smiled a little. Finally, let me work it out. It's been a miserable couple of years. It is Xiao Yun, a T8 powerhouse who has followed my father for many years. It is also a fierce general who kills countless enemies on the battlefield. He is one of the servant elders of his family. In order to prevent the fall of the direct line, the clan members' memories are sealed when they are 15 years old. Then go to a small second-tier city on your own. Experience life's suffering. Upon reaching the age of 18, the talent awakens. The seal will be lifted. If you can awaken the ability, the family will cultivate strength. If there is no awakening, we'll learn to manage the family business. In short, the family does not raise weight. Zhao Bo sent a few people to take care of me. Smart. My brother woke up today. SSS level talent can't go wrong. After 20 minutes, I went back to the Zhao family mansion. As soon as I entered the door, a middle-aged man greeted me. Good boy, that's my son. Your 3S idea talent is already fierce. I didn't expect you to be a 3S talent too, although there is no sound effect for eggs. At this moment, a crisp sound was heard. My cheap dad's head. A sturdy slap. Although your head, if it weren't for the good old ladies, can you give birth to these 2 good sons? Tell me. A mother in a magical robe appeared behind him. Then he looked gently at me. Son, don't listen to your dad's voice. What's wrong? They just haven't seen it. If this garbage Zhao family does not give you resources, you come back to your mother's house with me. I'll give you whatever you want. My father was wrong. What rubbish. My Zhao family is also a top family. The most powerful, strong fart. Just the shitty rules of your sealed memories. I don't even want to say anything. I really don't know which idiot made it. I knew that my mother wasn't married to you. Children have to suffer in vain. Father smiled awkwardly, explaining that years for an invasion. Old ancestor Zhao Zhuan broke out of a piece of heaven and earth alone, but only after more than 100 years. As the top Shao family began to go downhill, it breeds a lot of worms and incompetent people. Old ancestor only made this rule when he was angry. What can I do? Mother took a white look at cheap dad, immediately looked at me. But now you have successfully awakened. Do you want to go public or keep it hidden? Folding these system task issuance. Please openly identify as a peer genius. Reward 30,000 unique ability points in random skills and growth artifacts. Hear the voice in your head. I was delighted for a moment. The system is indeed a necessity for crossing. 3-year period has passed. A Zhao Yan wants to be public. Key task completion. Obtain 30,000 unique ability points. Ability points can be upgraded and exchanged for various items. Obtain the music of the blue sea tide. Obtain exclusive artifact sunset flute. My father heard me, full of gratification. Yes, but be careful. Your brother was hiding his identity and hiding his face all the way, but it has drawn a lot of hatred. As far as I know, there are several demons with the same name as you in Daxi. You can't slack off. Saying that, he took out a book of cultivation techniques. This is our exclusive great ability cultivation method. You should have had enough up front. The rest of my father will find a way for you. Grab something. So I went back to my room. Look at the cultivation method in your hand. I directly consume 1,000 ability points. Accelerated learning, only 10 minutes. I will master all cultivation techniques. The system panel also appeared in front of me. Look at the panel. I will smile with my heart. Directly consume 2,000 ability points. Level up from awakened to black iron basic. After, I checked the blue sea tide and the flute again. Sunset flute sound wave transmission distance. Decreased by 100 meters. Ascendable with host realm. Get new effects with every upgrade. Bonus propagation range is now doubled. And then I looked at the skills that I had acquired. SS's grade weapon, blue sea tide live music. Voice can be used to control the mood and will of the enemy. Slow the move lightly. Otherwise, the pulse is broken or dead. At this moment, a nice looking girl walks in. Young master said he wanted, after leaving one for you. Hear what he has to say. I'm speechless. My cheap dad can really play. I swallowed. Just turn around and go out. When he came downstairs, his father greeted him. Who is the sister on the old venture building? His name is Zhao Jia. Is a follower your family has developed specifically for you? His talents are extremely rare hidden systems. That fits into your shadow and protects you. He is 21 years old. Already T5 platinum. Suddenly the style of painting changed. Cheap dad's original serious face became extremely flattering. So Nora, are you interested in becoming an adult? Looking at his ill-intentioned smile, I'm a little speechless. You and mom are still young. You have to give birth to yourselves. I was a kid. Don't fuck with me. When I said that, I left the house. Headed to the martial arts. After I left, Zhao Jia also walked out. Isn't it impossible, master and young master? He didn't even look at me more. Cheap dad smiled awkwardly. This thing doesn't force. His safety is with you for now. Let's give the people below a head start. Get the resources ready for Yan R before she comes back. And he wants to go public. You ask Lao Zhao to help him build momentum. Yes, my lord. A source in the intelligence department said. The woman named Liu Ryan wanted to find the gang to clean up. Young master needs to kill them all. After listening to Zhao Jia's words, Zhao Wen Yuan's face froze, directly extinguished. Let's say that woman brought it back. Let Yan not come back to her own place. At this time, I have come to the Shao Jiao Hall. After pulling out the black gold card given by my father, arrived at VIP wing. I practiced in the studio. My right hand is flat, accompanied by the sound of a piano. 8 sound waves emitted simultaneously. directly hit the dummy in the distance. The dummy who can easily withstand the attack of the second-tier strongman. There was a dent in her body. Then I pulled out the flute again. Directly played the loosely tied live music. Waves of sound waves hit the dummy. The damage of the test also increased. Up to 1,600 damage per persistent groove. One song to do it. My forehead is sweating continuously. This is a situation where the abilities in the body are exhausted. Definitely an SSS class weapon. The only drawback is that it consumes too much. Just release it once. I almost gave myself away. Once you packed up, I left the martial arts hall. In a dark corner, Zhao Jia was shocked to see the test results. Less than a day, I actually broke through the black iron intermediate level, and the test results are directly following the eldest young master of that year. His young master's talent so strong. At dusk, I walked down the street humming songs. It's not that there are no scars. It's to understand that love is an extension of faith. What features? Popularity or eyes? Nor does it foresee the possibility of loving or not loving. Just as I was passing an alley, suddenly, several women's cries were heard in her ears. I saw a few men blocking the two girls, a sneer in the face, with a dagger in his hand that flashes coldly. Apart from the robbery, obviously, I also want to rob something else along the way. The two girls shouted in horror and backed away, already leaning against the wall. I took a deep breath, jumped out and roared that the day was shining. Lang Lang Kyung Tu. I haven't finished talking yet. I heard an angry roar in the distance. I'm smart enough to exterminate you bastards. A lightning bolt flashed. Those gangsters fainted straight out of the black smoke. I glanced at the smart eye. Both men were shocked on their faces. What are you doing here? Said the two of them in one voice. The two of us said in unison again. Slander in the little heart hidden in my shadow. No wonder they became good buddies. The frequencies are also consistent. I just came out of the martial arts hall to go home. Here's someone calling for help. I just got out of school, too. Passing by here. I smiled a little. How did you manage to use your ability so quickly? Yesterday, there was a senior, gave me a cup. What is the name of the 3,000 Thunder Movement, Thunder System Ability, Cultivation, and some resources. He also said that his young master ordered, I'm an orphan in the ghetto. Who knows what young master? But some idiot brought it to the door. No. Now I'm Junior Black Iron. When you're released to wait for the actual battle of the college entrance examination, fly with your father Lin. You're at ease. Sing behind my ass for me. Hear what he has to say. I was speechless for a while. Why does this foolish young master sound more and more like me? By the way, I have some resources left from yesterday. You take it. You're welcome, Dad, said. He put a torn bag in my hand. Then he turned into a lightning bolt and ran out. In a gorgeous hotel, a man is looking out the window and thinking. Lu Ryan came behind him. Brother Yang said softly, you're stronger today than you used to be, so that people can't walk. But in his heart, he secretly scolded his motherfucker. 2.5 minutes to go. I can only make my mother's face salivate every time. What a piece of crap. The man looked at Liu Ryan with a playful face. Tell me what you need from me. Are you short of money again? Today, our school has awakened to SS's level abilities. One is called Zhao Yan. It's an orphan. It's called Smart. Grew up in a slum. There's no background. Hasn't there been a shortage of talents in the game recently? Catch them. Then let the thought psychic abilities brainwash away. Don't you have 2 genius level hitters? At this moment, the door of the room suddenly explodes. A few figures rushed into the room in an instant. The man heading up a rampage. Lower Brother Yang's hammer directly to the ground. Then he kicked Liu Ryan out with 1 foot. Brother Yang was dumbfounded as to who you were. While speaking, the momentum of the tier 5 strongman exploded in an instant. But he hasn't finished talking yet. Another figure rushed over. The longsword in his hand slashed down with a purple thunderbolt. Instantly cut off his head. Liu Ryan looked at the scene and was directly dumbfounded. Don't kill me. Let me do anything. He's hiding in the corner. The whole thing was shaking. The man in charge glanced at him with disgust. Come with us. After returning home, the godfather tossed me a ring. I looked at the ring in my hand with a look of doubt. What's this? Next second, a slap slapped me straight on the head. It hurt. I danced right in place. This is a space ring. Have you fed your dog everything you've learned in class all these years? D-system, task issuance. Straightforwardly told my father that he did feed the dog, and asked the father to introduce himself. Ability cultivator system. Awarded indomitable title. I smiled awkwardly. Isn't this a failure to learn? Then the words turned around. Straight and strong said yes. More than just a little. Basically all for the sake of it. So Dad, introduce me to the ability cultivator system again. D task completion. 5-dimensional attributes increased by 50 points. Obtain the title of indomitable. The indomitable face, the strong and dare to resist. The death knowing effect is not affected by the intimidation of the strong. Reduce physical damage by 30%. Bastard turned against you. Today your father treats you to a 7 golf package. After a violent fight, Zhao Wen sat on the sofa angrily. I'm on the ground, convulsing. Zhao Bocho, who was watching the play, beckoned from a distance. A maid approached. The maid raises her hands. A life-filled psionic energy flows in his hand. Blink. The wound on my body actually recovered like before. Alright, let's get down to business. Dropping blood on a space ring. Recognize that there are tier 1, 2, 3 cultivation resources in the master space. The rest will be given to you after you break through. When I opened it, I found that it was full of ore and spirit fluid, and some talisman paper and a white war robe. Your talent is not suitable for using swords. You use those rare minerals to build a handy weapon. That white robe reduces damage by 30%. You can change the appearance according to your own needs. There's also some note paper. It was left by your great-grandfather, the divine elemental master. The most important of these are 3. They can resist the rank 9 champion. 10-minute all-out attack defensive talisman. There is also an attack talisman. It contains the power of your grandfather's full blow. Pay attention when using it. This thing can just destroy a city. The last one is the transporter. Anywhere, anytime on Blue Planet. After returning home to the ancestral hall, Dad took out another soul lamp and a pendant. Soul lamp. It is said that it can detect my life breath and soul shape. The state pendant is used to protect my soul. Avoid mind control or brainwashing. After, he also charged my bank card with 100 billion pocket money. At this time, my head has been smashed by the wealthy. This is really a top family. Outside abilities for a little cultivation resources. Just spell it. You die, and I did. But it's my turn. It's all a truck. Truck deliveries. Your clan will provide resources to help you reach rank 7. The road behind you needs to go by yourself. Can't I raise to the divine level with a look of doubt, Dad took a wide look at me. Do you think the family's high-class resources are all cabbage? Let your pig arch casually. Since you intend to go public, your every move will be enlarged in front of the Chinese. You can still use weaknesses as an excuse when you are low. But after step 7, must be going to the battlefield commander's side, our Shao family. No one can live under the protection of the family. Enjoy for the rest of your life. Your brother, uncle, grandfather, or cousin all glow in their respective domains or fend off aliens. So I want you to be brave. Climb the highest mountain. Listen to Dad. I also solved the doubts in my heart. The endurance of top families is well documented, as long as I don't die myself. I basically get a head start with the help of my family. I really didn't know that in the past life novels. What is the situation of the top family that was destroyed by the protagonist? Just when I'm thinking, Dad slapped me on the shoulder. There's still time for you to grow. But it always feels like the calm before the storm. I looked at Dad with a puzzled face. The news doesn't say that the Yi invaded King Longguan. The Admiral Li Wanzong was seriously injured. Is this fairly peaceful? Besides, isn't my brother injured too? They're both cultivating. Your brother's undying shocks already good. Pretty much. Your mother has. We rushed over to help. Preparations are underway to encircle the Yi people. The more I listened, the better. Did my brother carry it like this? That's a must. Don't look at who it is, son. This level is even if it is a small fuss. Haven't you experienced it? The Olat War of 20 years ago. That year, the aliens attacked the 4 major levels of my race in an odd way. The King Longguan that our Shao family stationed in that battle, facing dozens of times more enemies. Your eldest uncle and 4th uncle, and Auntie 9. A total of 23 cousins stayed in King Longguan forever. Your grandfather and your grandfather faced multiple enemies of the same rank. It can only be at the cost of its own gas and blood burning. Open the gates of space. Brought extraterrestrial stars. 3 days and 3 nights of indiscriminate bombardment against the aliens, coupled with subsequent reinforcements. This is how you can hold the Azure Dragon Pass. Our generation of the Zhao family was beaten half crippled. The rest of the group also brought injuries. After listening, I was shocked. No wonder I always saw some one-eyed when I was a kid, or an elder with a broken hand. Dad looked at me gravely, only to become a true powerhouse, to protect the people and lives they love. I hope that in my lifetime, you can see the barbarians being exterminated. Listen, Dad, that was a bang. My face is solemn. There's gotta be a day like that. Dad smiled a little. Is there anything else? If not, there's one more thing you need to take care of here. Oh, by the way, Dad, what's the difference between ranks 1 to 9 in the gods? Dad looked at me like an idiot, then sighed and said that the ability level was divided into black iron, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond. Master of glory, king, above rank 9 is the divine level. The divine level has left the realm of man, can use the law of the highway, and the power of the cosmos. The power of the universe is immortal, and it will not die. Each level gets some extra abilities. You'll know this when you get to college. Now, let's get down to business. The intelligence department of the Zhao family has investigated people around you before. Smart personality is good. Is someone who can be entrusted with the back. And your ex-girlfriend, Liu Ryan. He contacted the city's #1 gangster. Thought you and Dynamic were orphans without a background. Prepare to be brainwashed as a hacker. That gang has been exterminated. He also brought it back and locked it in the basement. Decide for yourself whether he lives or dies. There is no emotional color in the old lamp's eyes. It seems that the first gang has been destroyed. It's as simple as stepping on an ant. I am somewhat surprised at this moment. I didn't expect Liu Ryan to have such a vicious heart. When you take the college entrance examination, I'm also on my way to Green Dragon Pass. After all, your mother's family is mainly in charge of the Zhu Gaga. It's impossible to help your brother all the time. After saying hello to my father, I followed Zhao Bo to the basement. At this moment, the system tone resounded in my ear again. Please dispose of Liu Ryan. Rewards will be based on how you handle them. Anyone here? You guys arrest me? What exactly do you want to do? At this moment, Liu Ryan curled up in a corner. His eyes were filled with despair and fear. Suddenly, several figures appeared at the door. After seeing people clearly, Liu Ryan was directly dumbfounded. He doesn't understand. Why am I here as an orphan? Is it because of the awakening of talent? Join some faction. He looked at me suspiciously. What are you doing here? There's a hint of curvature in the corners of my mouth. He laughed and said, hey, Liu Ryan feels that he may have guessed correctly. Otherwise, my poor boy, how can there be such a large force? He lifted his haughty head. Let me go. I won't bother you again. I looked at him with a mocking face. You're my plaything now. You want to kill? You want to deal with me? Liu rushed towards me like a smoker. Why are you licking a dead dog? What qualifications do you have? Just listen to the bang. Liu Ryan was bombed, crashed into the wall. Young master didn't scare you, did he? Zhao Yun respectfully asked me. I waved my hand indifferently. I didn't tell you when I woke up. I am the second child of the Zhao family of the Waxia people. Have you forgotten? Lu Ruji looked at me in disbelief with a smoky face. No way, you're just an orphan. You're dreaming like a lunatic. A loud voice came from Xiao Buku. He is the genuine second young master of the Xiao family. After seeing Zhao Bo's face, Liu Ryan's expression shook. You are Gang Wang Xiao Yun. How is this possible? He was filled with remorse. I had the opportunity to marry into the luxury industry, but it turned out to be like this. Zhao Yan, please let me go. Whatever you want me to do. I just liked looking at Liu Ryan. Zhao Bo found a spiritual master to brainwash him. Send it to the alien battlefield. It's an S-grade talent anyway. It can't be wasted. Then I turned and walked out. Inquest completion rewards. The temperament of leadership. Unparalleled temperament of action. Better get recognition and favor from others. After returning to the room, I took out some elixirs and spirit liquids to cultivate. Soon I was able to break through the black iron. Perfection is at this moment. A system tip. Suddenly it rang in my ear. Tinkerbell quest issue. Smart cop. Please go and rescue him immediately. Reward a random skill. See system prompts. My face was gloomy and cold. No hesitation. I flew downstairs to get ready to go out. Zhao Bo saw my anger. Doubtfully asked the young master, what are you going to do so late? Hearing Zhao Bo's voice. So I told him a little bit about the context of the dragon. He then made a call. 20 seconds later, a message goes off. After reading it, he looked up and saw that there was still some anger. My young master's affairs are settled. I stood there a little dumbfounded. Is this the efficiency of the big family? This is so outrageous, isn't it? Ding gains skill node beating. Use node energy for displacement. And leave a marker. Teleportable 2-marker position. Repeatable jump before power drain. 3 markers can be left for the current range of kilometers. After reading the system introduction, I called out to the bull. Isn't this the flying thunder god? Earlier the next morning, I was sitting on my own flying machine. I went to the city defense base outside the city. There are about 20,000 abilities in this incline city college entrance examination. All Waxia annual college entrance examination participants. About 10 million or so. At this time, the road out of the city has been blocked by water leakage. Looking at the long convoy on the ground, I can't help but feel you can really do whatever you want with money. Soon, The aircraft landed at the first city defense base in Qingzhou. I saw a Major General with the team hurriedly greeted me. Major General Chen, I paid tribute to the Gun King with all the soldiers. Xiao Bo nodded calmly. Then he turned around and shouted respectfully at the young master behind him. It's time to come down. Listen to what Zhao Yun has to say. Qinbai set off a large wave in his heart. Could it be that young master Xiao Clan? That is the youngest admiral of the 9th tier in Waxiao. How could he come to us personally? But when everyone saw me, it was all fog. Who could have escorted the gun lord? It must be a direct line of the Zhao family. I've never heard of it. Xiao Bo saw the confusion. This is the second son of my family. Xiao Yan just woke up this year. I'm here to give him an exam. At this moment, Qinbai's heart was extremely shocked. The background of this teenager is too scary. He turned and looked respectfully at my second young master. Please follow me. Outside the city defense base at this time. Smart is looking around for me. The dog's son actually lost touch at a critical moment. At this moment, slowly the base gate opened. A voice resounded in the square. Attention all candidates. All communication devices are forbidden after admission. Please find your place according to your admission pass. Flexible to follow the school's team slowly into. Look around from time to time. Poodle Daddy is here. After seeing me, the classmates around me started making fun of me again. Isn't this the famous Eagle God? What song are you going to sing today to help us rejoice? At this moment, a radio suddenly sounded. All candidates please return to their positions. The exam starts now. Staying in place will disqualify the exam. Say goodbye to me directly after listening. Say we'll talk after the exam. Watching his departure from behind, I smiled a little. I'll tell him my identity after the exam. At this time, in the highest hall of the human race, an old man and a young man are sitting in a room. Old man Zhao, what is it that makes you so happy? My legs are shaking now. A man in red asked curiously. Haha, old man Zhao. Today, my grandson is going to take the college entrance examination. As a grandfather, of course, see how he behaves. Is that the son of a bitch who peed on my head back then? Time flies. But your family rules are really perverted. What the hell is this set of sealed memories? You don't understand that this is called prevention. Suddenly, the old man with white hair coughed violently. Take out a wine jug. After a few sips, the cough just faded. Old man Zhao, relying on the spirit-lifting wine alone is not the way to go. The old man with white hair smiled faintly. My soul source has been damaged. Not curable at all. Were there other tricks? Alright, forget it. I want to see my little grandson's performance. I want to see how this kid surpasses his brother. The red-clothed man is speechless. How can you be confident? So let's make a bet. If this kid can outdo his brother, I'll marry my granddaughter to him. If not, lend your sky sword art to my granddaughter for a look. How about this deal? He's not a loss, right? That little chili pepper at your house. Let it go. I'm afraid I'll be hated by my grandson for the rest of my life. The old man's face is flushed. What's wrong with my granddaughter? Or just be lively. What's wrong? Moreover, he is a 3S great talent in the sword Dao. Old man Zhao smiled and beat the genius of his peers, forcing people to call him Miss. You call it being lively. I looked around in the exam room. Suddenly a blue energy shield appears above, directly shrouded me in it, and then the whole seat, into a biobunker full of technology. The next second, the whole person fainted. Open your eyes again. I've come to a wasteland. Suddenly I realized, your body's strange energy has disappeared. It was as if he suddenly became an ordinary person. At this moment, the ground began to shake. A flaming leader of a strange demon race suddenly appeared on the plane. It turned out to be a heavenly intent divine demon. What the hell is this? It used to be a projection of the divine power of the human race. To unleash some low-level coercion. Why are you playing so big this time? I actually released a rank 6 demon. Is the butterfly effect I'm traversing so severe? Inside the city defense base at this time, Supreme Commander Dragon, looking sideways at the education commissioner, Zhang Tonghan. What the hell is this? How to start? Go directly to T6 Demon Commander. Just look good. You shouldn't ask. Don't ask. The commander of the other demons seems to have seen the food. Charge at me. But I didn't see it like I didn't see it. Just faintly standing there. My cheap old man. I'm not afraid of the intimidation of Tier 9. Will I be afraid of your little Karami? Slam. Collision between the two. That strange phantom died, holding me in his hand. It hurts me. The tooth grin is just a phantom. But this is not what I can afford right now. Suddenly, a demon commander in front of you directly transforms into a mosaic. Disappear. What's going on? Is it over? Urban Defense Control Room. Yuan Long looked at Zhang Tonghai strangely. Zhang Tonghai smiled and did not answer. Instead, he asked the person behind him. Let's start the will test. Yuan Long listened with a dumbfounded face. Wasn't that a test just now? Just for the kids to experience it. Let them know what the gap is. Yuan Long's sudden tongue stopper. Or do the people up there play live? See it on the web. More than 10 million candidates were struck by a rank 6 demon. Directly go offline. Many netizens have called these assessments inappropriate people. Many of the candidates who woke up also cursed and cursed. Lousy black iron beginner. You put me face to face with a T6 demon commander. I want to complain. This is total nonsense. Then everyone received the willpower test again. It's about to start. Messages, see messages. Everyone was stunned. Emotion was just playing with me. Looking at the little winged devil that is gradually appearing in front of you. The corners of my mouth flutter slightly. I can overcome such a difficulty even with my eyes closed. I spread my arms, waiting for the attack to come. In the highest hall at this time, the two old men are sitting next to the display, with a smile on his face. Not bad. Your grandson is so much better than my granddaughter. But are you sure you don't want to talk to this kid? Is the intensity of this test open to the divine level? The red-haired man inquired curiously. Old man Zhao touched his beard and said something. They're not going to die. When I arrived at Tier 5 just now, almost 95% of candidates have been eliminated. Let's take a look. What is the highest level that this student can carry? At this time, I just took a full blow from Tier 6. Somewhat confused. What the hell isn't over yet? Didn't you say that you scored perfectly in rank 5? Just when I was wondering, the system voice resounded in my mind. T7 Winged Devil. Generate in 20 seconds. Have all appraisers ready. This book is titled Additional Topics. Out of 100, take T7 to get 20 points. 30 points for rank 8. 50 points for rank 9. God level 100 points. 20 seconds ended. The winged demon in front of you reveals the body. Look at the big guy in front of you. I touch my nose. It should be nice to have a chance to grab a few and go back to see the game. The simulated strange demon can't understand what I'm saying. But look how rampant I am. Immediately a big nose shot at me. Looking at the strange demon near at hand, I sighed. Toxic, isn't it? Why do you like to hit your face? At the same time, a system task also appeared in front of me. Option 1, elegantly resist the stroke of a god level demon. Reward 10,000 ability points in Elegant Sonata. Option 2, berserk counter divine intimidation and demonic warfare. Rewards 15,000 ability points and a mighty aria. Facing the swinging fist, I have an indifferent look at my eye. In the next second, I can only see the red and purple strange energy. It just exploded on me. Then I threw a punch and went up.